Hi, let's alter America's aura. My name is Emelina Colaspina, and I am a Democratic candidate that is running for the 2022 presidential election. Some of my general information would be that I'm a businesswoman, an educator, a politician, and a public speaker for the UN in regards to women's rights. I studied at Yale University and I obtained my master's degree for business and finance as well as a bachelor's in education. Some of the goals that I would have in regards to the world, well, not the world, but America, would be to prosper economically because we are in a lot of debt, unfortunately, and to flourish as a community and come together as a society to really allow America to grow. In regards to my political ideology, I do support gun reform and I do believe that climate change is a real issue and that it should be addressed as people. In regards to gun reform, I would want to make America safer by obviously cutting the amount of deaths that have happened due to it in at least half. And in regards to climate change, definitely setting in place laws that would allow less plastic and definitely cause less pollution to the world. So let's alter its aura.
Let's alter America's aura. That is the slogan of Emily Ospina, which would be the future president if you vote for her. She has one particular political ideology, which would be pro-choice. She is a candidate of pro-choice, very big candidate of that, indeed. She believes that women deserve to have access to reproductive health, rights, and justice. They should have access to safe and legal abortions. They should also want to keep abortion legal and also have access to birth control, sex ed, care, planned parenthood health centers, and other sexual and reproductive health cares. Emily really does like that pro-choice is an option, and she definitely feels that pro-choice is better than pro-life because it should be an option, not a mandate for that. Yeah.
The interest group or candidate is currently trying to reel in is that of the NAACP. The NAACP was formed on February 12, 1909, and since then they have been fighting racial injustice and inequality and have been fighting for the rights of the African Americans residing in the United States. Their ultimate goal is to ultimately abolish racism and dismantle it towards African Americans. This interest group is important to our candidate because her beliefs align with the beliefs of this group as well. On top of that, she's shown interest in this group because it would be beneficial if she could gain the support of this interest group towards her candidacy, because she believes that with that she can ultimately win the election for herself. The support of this interest group would greatly benefit her campaign as a result, and this is what she's hoping for when it comes to reeling in this interest group for their help.
This group ACLU. The interest group that supports our candidate is the ACLU. A little background on the ACLU. The ACLU stands for the American Civil Liberties Union, and they are an organization where they fight for injustice, human rights, and reproductive rights, and many other rights that people suffer on their daily life. The reason why this organization is important to our candidate is because by having their support, the amount of supporters we have would increase and it would just have a positive effect on our candidate. The support from this organization would greatly benefit our candidate because by having their support, many people will see and agree with our candidate and her ideas, and they would spread the word about our candidate to other people who would also agree and support our candidate, and they would just greatly benefit our candidate overall.
You may be wondering what would this candidate bring to the table and how it can benefit our world. One way would be better quality and affordable health care. Another way would be the rights of immigrants protected. Another way would be to have minority rights. And another way is strict and safe gun laws, which is extremely needed in our world. And the last one would be economic prosperity.